But as usual, it is Monday, and as usual on Monday, we're going to start off with a ship from the amazing RPGNerdos. We have a ship called the Exporeus, so we're going to load that up and take a look, and hopefully it loads correctly. It's looking like it did. Whew, it's a cool looking ship. To be fair, your next run got super lucky. Got super lucky to live, so I guess it's balanced. Okay. Homemade cookies are the best. What kind? Always chocolate chip. Chocolate chip cookies are what I always make when I make cookies. If you type !recipe, you can see the exact recipe that doesn't use any dairy. Uses coconut oil instead of butter. All right, what does this Exporeus look like? It is a this is a Lanius looking ship, but I gotta say this shape reminds me of what was that game we were talking about the other day when we were talking about the sim games? Spore. When you first start playing Spore, you're like these little multi-cell organisms just like eating other organisms. I swear this ship looks like the mouth of those organisms going around eating other, you know, not single cell, but very tiny organisms. That's what that looks like to me. The Exporeus. Let's see what the description of this ship is. The Lanius Chaser. This fast and large ship is equipped to combine its rock crew with a decent array of weaponry, making use of the chaos they cause while the boarders screw over the vessel. Equipped with an explosive replicator, this ship is also able to handle scenarios boarders cannot deal with. So it looks like some sort of rock boarding ship, maybe. You haven't heard anyone mention Spore and Sentries? I don't know about Sentries, but yeah, it's been a while. So this is a two-man rock boarding ship with a Hellfire beam. This weapon has been modified by slugs to focus more of its power in much shorter swipe. Heat is such that it guarantees fire to be started, pierces a single shield, and deals direct damage to systems and crew. 2 power, 2 shield piercing, which 2 shield piercing means it pierces 1 shield. That's always confusing to me. But it's guaranteed to do a fire, does crew damage, it does system damage, but not hull damage. It is rock boarding and a little experiment with room layout, huh? Okay. Oh, you got a bunch of single person rooms. They have to walk all the way around the ship to move around. Interesting. Oh, weird. They walk through here. Wait a sec. Can they not get from one side of the ship to the other? So it has replicator, but it's not an augment. Yeah, it's a hidden replicator, which means it doesn't take up an augment slot. Let's see. I don't see how to get to the teleporter. Alright, we're gonna have to do some experimenting with that. We also have a shield breaker rocket. Inspired by the Artemis. I think we've used this one before. Heavier payload. Penetrates hull armor. Advanced tracking. 2 power. 2 damage. Pierces all shields. 100% breach chance. Okay. And we have a defense scrambler, so our missiles can't get shot down. Perfected DNA banks. These optimized networks protect your cloning crew from death even when clone bay is destroyed. Clone crew members no longer lose training. Cool. So when we clone, we don't lose training. I've used the anti-armor rockets, but not the shield breaker ones. Okay. Okay, interesting. Perfected DNA banks replaces the backup DNA banks. And it says external, so that means we can internalize that for a cost to free up an augment slot. Alright, well, let's check out the Explorers. Do we have Gibbs for the rebellion? We have the best type of Gibbs, the multiverse type of Gibbs. Alright. I always say that. Somebody told me multiverse actually has real Gibbs now or something, so, or placeholder Gibbs. Alright, so I usually like to take the weapon cooldown one. Oh wow, this one's more efficient with repairs. Did you update the Oceanic insignia? Interesting. You know what? With boarding, let's go with Oceanic insignia, because I can board auto scouts a little safer with that, or do more damage with that. So, like emergency respirator stuff. And those can be internalized now. What just happened? Alright, I have to figure out how they're going to walk over here. So, wow, this is weird. So you said you were experimenting with room types. So this is one long hallway, and these are each one long hallway, and this is a long hallway that crosses it. How did you get up here? Oh, that's crazy. So they walk up this hallway up there. But here they gotta go down, around. What is this maze? And then this goes across. I have never seen crisscrossing hallways like this before. That is weird. What's up, Cantonon? Viewerships, that's right. Vertical 4x1 room going above 2 horizontal. Oh, it's going above. Oh, that's interesting. So there's like an invisible staircase in these little corner rooms where they like walk down to go below or walk up to go above or something. I have never seen that. That is super cool. Super interesting. Yeah, it's like there's verticality to the ship. Yeah. It's... I will say, since it's in a 2D space, that makes it hard to visualize it, but that's a cool idea. And you have to select crew to notice it, because this is not a mechanic I notice or play around with much, but when you highlight crew, that's when it lets you... when you hover over a room, it gives you a little barrier around it. So if I don't have crew selected, we don't see that. Very interesting. That is definitely unique. You know, Superluminal allows to make rooms overlap. So you decided to try it out. Kind of shame the thinner lines are there, since they kind of make it harder to see. Wonder how it works with fires. How would it spread? Yeah, I would guess each room is considered its own separate entity for fires. What's this ship do? You were in the fire. You were in the fire. You were in the shower. It's a boarding ship. All right, we're allowed to pause here. So we're safe if we get this ion offline. And it's a strange oval shape too. Ovaltine shape. This does 2 hull damage, is that right? Yeah, 2 hull damage. Which is kind of opposite of Fed ships that always go like sideways. I'm going to want to refresh these guys anyway, so I'm going to just kind of let them stay over here and die. Sorry, bros. Just going to let you stay over here and die. So, the reason I took the augment that I took is that it reduces damage you take in a vacuum, so... means they can stay over there longer. Now we just clone them. Nice double reward to start the run. You're on fire in the shower. Well, if you're on fire, shower's a good place to go. You don't lose skills when you vent anyway. Yeah. When was Twitch so aggressive with the banner ads? Well, I mean, it's on the internet. I swear every website on the internet is just getting more aggressive with every type of ad. What I've noticed is when I've checked out a couple Baldur's Gate 3 streams. There's this giant pop-up in Baldur's Gate 3 streams that must have something to do with an add-on to, like, be able to see what the different, let's get shields upgraded. Like, I think it lets you, like, see the player's, like, character stats and everything, but it's like this really annoying pop-up that you have to, like, find a little icon to minimize it or something. Crazy. Alright, quest down there. If I go through 2 nebulas... let's see. 11, 10, 9, 8, or 8, 9, 10. We do get 11 here, but I have to be here in 8 either way. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So we just want to get there in 8. Surfing on the web on mobile is pure cancer with pop-up ads. It really is. Anytime I try to pull up a website on my phone... it's just like I can't even read the website because it's just half the screen is the damn pop-ups. Oh man, freaking ads. They are just the worst. Ads are just the worst. Do I want to sell anything at a store? I do want to internalize these augments, that's for sure. The DNA banks would be the perfect one. So if I hit F4P, this little computer lets you internalize augments. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the DNA banks internalized first. That frees up an augment slot. It's cost us scrap. Basically, we're paying scrap to open up an augment slot, which is a really cool... I like that mechanic. I like that mechanic a lot. I feel like... I don't know if Multiverse does something like that, but I feel like they need to do something like that. Or maybe they already did do something like that. I think maybe they do something like that. Hey, a free drone. So I can go to the store and sell it. And maybe I will. You can also see your hidden augments now via computer. Oh, okay, I'll have to check that out. Alright, this guy's got Burst Laser 2. Has a very short beam. Okay. This will set their weapons on fire. Guaranteed, I believe. Single laser double fire into my shield room, because why the hell wouldn't it? I do like that the fire beam does system damage, though. That is very nice. We need some level 2 sensors so we can see the fire started by this hell beam. Okay. Destroy and salvage. Free stuff. Guaranteed stuff is better than non-guaranteed stuff. Let's vent these guys while you repair. Oh man, it's gonna take forever to vent them. Geez. That's the downside of this protection from venting thing. Takes longer to vent our own crew. There's a short beam, does system damage, and always starts fires. Can make up to 3 fires in a room. Okay, yeah. What's up, Pseudo Drifter? It's a mini fire beam, that's right. The mini fire beam. The most OP of all fire beams. So let's look at this. What did you say? See hidden augments. See effects. Perfected DNA banks. Crew is protected from death even when clone bases are destroyed. Skill penalty for cloning is removed. Cool. Gives a description of it. Very cool. I like that. You can try waiting on the fire beam. Means your rockmen will take less damage because they'll kill enemies faster. Yeah, but if I wait, it prolongs the fight. When they have burst lasers and missiles, you don't want to prolong the fight. So I would like to, but it's going to depend on the fight. Alright, now I can get my second shield. Now maybe we'll have some safe fights where I can wait before I fire beam them. Jarktap, thank you for the 5 months of resubage. Appreciate that. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8. So here in 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It looks like I gotta choose between store or quest. I probably don't need to go to store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quest could be anything. Could even be a store. What's up, Shogi? How are you doing, sir? Ooh, we got level 2 shields just in time. I was just talking about Baldur's Gate streams. Last night, Shogi was telling me he started playing Baldur's Gate. And, man, I really do want to play it eventually. And what I might end up doing is... maybe get the game and play some co-op with Shogi, especially if he streams it. We might just have to do that on a bonus stream day of playing some Baldur's Gate together. Sounds good to you? Alright, let's see here. Do I want to refresh? We don't lose skills, but it takes so long to refresh that I'm kind of impatient. You know what we need? We need Reconstructed Teleport. That's what we need. This is definitely a ship routed by Reconstructive. You'll protect my squishy bardness. Yes, he would definitely need protection. Unless, hey, nice free stuff. Unless I just charm all my enemies. And if I charm them, take it. I can use my charmed enemies to protect me. Has anybody in chat gotten into Baldur's Gate 3? I've seen so many people streaming it, and I even watched a review the other day. And it was like 10. It was like 10 out of 10 review from, I forget which review site, like PC Gamer or something, like their YouTube channel or something. I don't need to get your weapons offline, so let's do this. And then we'll board. And we do this. Actually, I don't have to do that on hyperspace. I can just click where I want them to go. You plan on getting at some point? Remember, the Hellbeam also does direct crew damage. True, true. So I can finish off my own crew that way. Maybe I will do. All right. There we go. All right. Cadril. It's interesting. That is a name I'd never heard before. However, there is a ex League of Legends pro who's... Oh, crap. I'm venting this guy. Ex League of Legends pro who his name is Cadril, spelled with a C. So maybe that's like a European name or something. Don't vent him. Sorry, I only half vented him. Don't worry. It was only a half venting. Yeah, I'd love to get... well, I'd love to get Baldur's Gate 3. But also, I would love to get Reconstructed Teleport on this ship. Would be amazing. I like the blue shield on this ship, too. That is a royal blue color. That's like... It's like... almost exactly my favorite shade of blue right there. Only I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But can't do it. I have to dive for the store, and I don't want to be diving. You sometimes marvel at the stream setups you see from basic to the extreme. You're looking at yours in prep for Friday, and you feel aged out of tech, huh? Well, you know, we've talked about on the stream recently about, like, some people liking or not liking chat on the screen for YouTube videos, and I've had a lot of people on YouTube chiming in with their yes, I like it, no, I don't like it. I even had I read one comment today where one guy's like, I don't care as long as it's in a place that doesn't obstruct the screen or whatever, the gameplay. So I feel like in general, most people have said they like me not having the chat on the screen. So again, I don't really care. I mean, I do care what people who watch like and don't like, but as far as putting chat on the screen, I don't really care about people's opinions too much. I don't mind hearing them, but it's not going to change my opinion that I just don't like it. So I'm never going to put it on my stream. You reworked the force wheel drone so it can man systems now. Thought it could be a little more worth if ever considered. It only sells for what? Oh, it sells for 30. So this can now man systems. Interesting. Heavy repair drone isn't as effective as regular ones at repairing, but it can control it and command systems. Mobilize the drone, extends a force field, protects non-drone allies. Interesting. I feel like to really... Have we done a ship of yours that makes use of the force field part? It feels like it has to be a ship that has crew who are weak to borders to really make use of that, or maybe high damage, low health or something. You're playing Baldur's Gate 3 with a friend as a wild magic sorcerer, accidentally summoned spiked vines on the floor and almost killed our entire party because he started walking through it. Yikes. Shield makes the background look more like a night sky rather than space. Yeah, really cool. Happy Monday to you, Mr. Keese. MTG, MMOs, and whatnot, you'll think look fine with the chat on screen. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's something to consider, is maybe different games, chat on screen could maybe be less distracting. That's something maybe it's because of the games I play. Free NG, beautiful. Now I don't have to have my weapons depowered by a Zoltan. Yeah, let's do that. Might depend on the game. Yeah, you're going to attempt to stream Armored Core 6 on Friday, which is very fast-paced, and you don't see a chat looking good on that. Yeah. My main issue with chat on screen is it just makes it look so cluttered. And some of the streams that I do see chat on screen are streams where they like don't even play games, you know? They're just like, this stream is giveaways, or this stream is a booba streamer, or this stream is humans getting vented. All right, this is pretty cheaty, but I like it. When you have an unattackable crew in a room, they'll just sit there and vent themselves. They'll just sit there and accept the venting. Nice, nice, beautiful. These humans knew what their job in life was, to get vented. Well done. But I'm sure there are streams that have chat on stream and they play games, but most of the ones I see with chat on stream are like you know, like D&D streams where, you know, most of the content is about interaction, not what's as much going on screen or whatever. So I guess it just depends on the stream. What's up, Taters? The Armored Core 6 coming on Friday. Clutter is the right word. A game like FTL Hard has a lot of info on screen. Yeah, for sure. I don't really need fuel. Wow, I have a lot of consumables. This ship start out with a lot of consumables. I must have. That is the human fate. That's right. Still thinking about what to do with the computer. You might still make it viable for a computer to block but take damage, so it couldn't do that forever. Yeah, that's a little OP. It's a little OP. Alright, he's gonna board. He has clone bane. He has a missile. Ugh. Alright, so let's deal with the boarders first. Oh, they don't board because of the computer exploding thing, too. Okay, that's a good dodge. That's a good dodge. Okay, so that should make it so that we win the fight. Yeah, your computer does make for a little bit of bugginess, I will say. Because this is a boarding ship that should have boarded us, but they didn't because of Decamantis. We already have an NG and 2 rocks. Because of the computer being a little funky with interactions, I would say. Let's actually set you up here. Get the Mantis, I agree. They're still bugged out. Recently appended some change that hopefully fixes that. FTL really needs the whole layout. Not really great to sacrifice space for that. Yeah, at least for viewers to know, be able to see everything that's going on. I agree. From the Lily scene, looks really good. Oh, y'all talking about Armored Core 3 or something? What is Armored Core? I know I've heard of that, but Abandoned or reinforced NG? Reinforced, I think, means I forget. I wonder if you can add a table of contents to your sector map to say reinforced means this, dilapidated means this or something, because I honestly can't keep track. Like, if you're able to make kind of like this sector map a little, when you pop up, I don't know if it's possible to do this, that when you hit next sector, you add a little table of contents that says reinforced does X. Because I can't remember what all these do, and I'm just going to go abandoned here, honestly. Armored Core is fast-paced giant robots fighting. Oh, okay, so kind of a robo or mech warrior type game. That's cool. Generally has lots of customization. Is it first person where you're in the mech fighting others? Or is it like the mech warrior games or Battletech games where it's top-down strategy game? It's third person. Okay, okay. So kind of over the shoulder or behind the head, third person kind of thing. That's cool. Alright, this guy can't damage us if I have my shields up. One reason I like Mondays is because often, especially the first run of the day, RPGNerdos ships are strong enough that I can not worry so much about micro and min-maxing all of my plays, and I can actually just chat more. So I do like this. More relaxed chatting with chat. Armored Core 3 is a lot faster paced than MechWarrior. Okay. It's not a lot like MechWarrior. In your opinion, you're zipping around and flying all over the place. Kind of feels more like a DMC with robots. I don't know if I know what DMC is. Oh, Devil Might Cry. Okay, okay. So maybe more action, less strategic. Maybe. A lot more action. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, what do we got here? Explore. 3-5 hull damage. Yay, and I see a fire up here, actually. Let's do the fire with them. I like this door layout thing. Really cool. This whole maze you got going. Freaking weird, but I like it. It's freaking weird. For those who just joined, we have overlapping hallways. In order to get from this side of the ship to this side, you have to go through this long hallway. In order to get from this side of the ship to this side of the ship, you go through these hallways, and they don't connect. Really cool. Weird, but it's cool. Makes for some interesting pathing, but I've never seen this on a ship before. Was this recently made possible by hyperspace, or is this a superluminal thing that could have been done for a while and nobody's ever done it before? That's weird. Oh, that makes it very susceptible to swipes, though. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. A glaive beam to those rooms is going to be insane, actually. Showcased the PvP of Armored Core 3 a few days ago. 1v1, 3v3. It looked amazing. The other strategy in the old games was swapping out parts to fit the mission. Okay, we're in a abandoned sector, and I fought only auto surveyors so far. Interesting. Armored Core is from software. Oh, is it really? It's the Elden Ring people? Nice. What happens if you vent one of those corridors? It vents. I'm gonna guess it doesn't vent in this room. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have him stand right there, and it doesn't vent him. It's hard to stand in that exact tile in either room. That's weird. Yeah, I can see why people don't do this much. That feels a little funky, and I don't know if buggy is the right word, but not 100% controllable or something. No one has experimented that with before. That does look really... You mentioning the beams makes that kind of scary. But yeah, I vented the one horizontal. I went in there, and he's not vented in the vertical one. So, Armored Core is from Software. Armored Core is from Soft's first IP, not a Souls game. That's cool. That's cool. Well, if it's from Software, then I feel like new from Software is like old Blizzard, where like you just trust that anything they do is gonna be good. I'll just take that trade because I don't want to trade away drone parts. Eventually, we're gonna want hacking and cloaking if we want to do the normal thing. Maybe I'll want to go mind control though. Alright, hoping for reconstructive teleport, systems, weapons, all that kind of stuff. Enter. Small bomb with boarding can be good. They've got cloaking. Alright. It's hard to fit in those rooms in a way that will work. 3x1 rooms are the least you can use to make this. I don't think you gave them any systems. Case of wonkiness. Oh yeah, systems on the overlapping rooms would probably make for funkiness. All right, I guess I'll just go cloaking. This will be my missile defense. I'm just so far ahead. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy cloaking. I wouldn't mind buying the small bomb. We're gonna be one crew killing mofo is what we're gonna be here. This can pierce one shield, so if we get 2 shield ships, we can small bomb into Hell Beam, or if we get the shield breaker up, maybe use that. And I might want to eventually sell the defense scrambler. If I'm not going to use the missile, we'll have to see. That's not true about the IP thing. FromSoft made Kingsfield way back in the day. They're pretty much the precursor to Dark Souls, but still technically different. You're technically incorrect, the worst type of incorrect. Alright, so, well, we definitely aren't going to be able to set fire to lane-ish dudes. So, bomb and a missile, and we have explosive replicator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bomb weapons, then board weapons. Death by 1,000 fucking missiles, man. Ow. Oh, by the way, there was an update to, the missile mod, so we might be hearing some new cursing from me today. Get ready for new cursing. That rock death sound, man. We're go. Yo, dog, heard you like defense scramblers, so I defensed your scramblers so you could have defense scrambler while you scramble your defenses. If AC6 wasn't FromSoft, you wouldn't day one buy it, but Elden Ring earned your trust, yeah. Does this mean you can make a lot of 1x1 rooms overlapping, have a fully functional ship in just one square? Wow, somebody should try that, Lobso. The single square ship. And it is the board cube, the tiniest board cube ever. The 4 damage missile last week sounded amazing. What was that one where I'm just just in physical pain from the shot. Yay for cursing. Kingsfield games are actually pretty fun if you can get in the context of an early 90s PC game. Can be hard to go back sometimes though. Early PC game, yeah. Alright, attack the pirate. He's got a heal bay. We're going to hellbomb his heal bay. We are immune to damage. I'm going to go see what we're boarding into here. Okay, 3 crew. Alright. I want to do two things on fire here. Yeah, it's not a painful, that 4 damage missile. It felt painful. Anyone who plays FTL, you don't know the pain of FTL until you have actually felt the pain of FTL missiles. It is actual physical pain when you get hit by missiles. Alright, gotta refresh these dudes. But yeah, if I wasn't doing this push for partner so hard, I would probably have already started playing, like, you know, I would have played Hollow Knight. Next, I probably would have gone into Baldur's Gate 3 or Hitman or Miles Morales. I have like 4 or 5 games I'm really looking forward to playing, but I'm so focused on this FTL push for partner thing that I'm having to suppress my wishes to play all these other games right now. Missiles equal BS, they do. You're not sure you've seen 4 damage missile till that video? The breach missile is the only missile in the game that's 4 damage missile, I believe, so. And they're so slow that if you have hacking, usually we're able to stop the 4 damage missile from ever hitting, so it's pretty rare to get hit by one, thankfully. I want to do weapon upgrade soon, but I don't need it till the end of this sector. Okay. Ooh, that's a strong ship. Alright, so we need to, again, they're immune to fire. I assume they have 2 Lanius crew. Yes, okay. Cloak the first volley here. Ooh, I like that cloak image too. It's pretty. That's pretty. Okay. Safe from the flak, board here. Blue secondary group of boarders. Eventually. That is some chonky missile hit audio. You can feel the enemy pain from the chonky missile hit. Do. Beautiful. Good fight. Oops. Thank goodness for the DNA bank. The tactical Borg block, yes. Stacking a bunch of single squares on top of each other, and that's all your systems. Although I don't know how you'd ever specifically man a system that way. I'm trying to remember if we've ever had a ship where anybody did all single room systems before. Only one person can ever go in any single room. It's like maybe we have, but I can't remember specifically. We need a phosphorus fire beam. Screw your lack of oxygen. Makes you wonder if fully trained Rockman can beat Lanius in a vacuum. Well, if we get a late abandoned sector, maybe we'll get to test that. Cool, I was hoping for another store. There was a ship that was literally a huge missile, huh? Heavy laser 2, burst laser 1, nose hold and shield bypass, or reconstructive teleport. Deciding if I get rid of the defense scrambler. I feel like I'm gonna eventually need a laser. Speaking of breach missile, by the way. Speaking of breach missile, 3 power, 4 damage missile. I mean, we could go full missile with defense scrambler and the onboard explosive replicator. Maybe I go full explosive build, man. Hellbeam and explosives. What's the charge time on breach? It's 22. I think it's too slow, so I don't go with this. But I might just go full missile build, man. Dive plating. 30% chance to resist hull damage, so it's like a better rock hull plating. And it has something to do with one of the special bonus sectors that RPG has in his mods that you can choose to go to. I think I would go full missile build. It seems like the run to do that. Excuse me. Let me get 1 power right now, though. And I do want to internalize this guy, because this helps for boarding and auto scouts and things. Join the dark side of missiles. We're going to show this enemy the stupid OP-ness of missiles. We're going to finally get our revenge on the missiles. They've done so much damage to us in the past. It is time. It is time to show you the true power of this fully armed and operational missile station. Armed and operational missile battle station. Nice. All right. That looks like an RPGNerdos to me. Welcome aboard, RPGNerdos. We need you aboard your own ship. Your own Bernie boardy ship. Bernie boardy ship. This ship is what Rock B wants to be. Burning and boarding. Dive plating also gives blue options in special sectors and acts as a better rock plating, yeah. Okay. I can't get over that this ship looks like a Spore. Like, whenever I would play Spore, does anybody remember the game Spore? Like, the way you upgrade your little mini organisms was you gave it a mouth to feed. And one of the mouths you could choose looks like this with little teeth in it. And I swear that's what this looks like. It's amazing. I swear that's what this looks like. Yeah, and it's, you can have the little tail, the flagella tail or whatever, to move it around. It's also a Space Invader. Yeah, I guess you could look like say it looks like a Space Invader too, actually. Yeah, Spore's a really old game. It was from the 90s, I think. Late 90s, early 2000s, maybe. I don't actually want to kill O2. That would make his Lania stronger and my rock dudes weaker. Kill you as we get vented. A human? I feel like you might want to get vented, sir. Oh, you didn't die. You're supposed to die. It's 2008. Wow. 2008 is old now, huh? Okay. How sad. That looked like the Yu-Gi-Oh card? What is Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh card things on their arms. Oh yeah, okay. Aren't they like shields or something? I never played or watched Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm not super familiar with that, but I have seen pictures of it. Ship also looks like the Jaws of Life. Okay. Apparently your design, RPG, looks like a lot of different random things. Oh, Charted Nebula is always super lucrative because we get to see the entire sector, excuse me, from the beginning. Because it's charted. All right, our stores are over there. So let's go. We don't get all the jumps like the whatever nebula that you get like every jump. I know Exporeus 15 years ago. Oh man. I mean, I knew it was old, but to hear people say it's old and then 15 years ago, like, oh man. You know you're old when people say how long ago things happened, you go, really? Then you know you're old. Vast Nebula, that's the one. Thank you, RPG. My friend Tim came into town the weekend before I went on vacation. And there is a video game museum in Dallas area. It's up in Frisco. And we went there, and the video game museum in Frisco is like, it basically has, like, from the beginning, like ColecoVision and Atari 3500, all the way up to modern day systems showing like the progression of video games. And it's weird to go to a museum where everything they have in there, or almost everything, is stuff that basically I saw as a kid. Like, this is all stuff that I grew up with. ColecoVision and Atari whatever was like right before when I was a kid, I would say. But like, you know, all the early Nintendo stuff. I didn't realize that Famicom, I think Super Nintendo in Japan was called Famicom or something. I didn't realize, I learned at the Video Game Museum that's short for Family something. Console? Family Console? Is that what it was? I didn't realize it was short for something. I thought just Famicom was just words. I didn't realize it was short for Famicom. Family Console. Classic hearing a song from childhood on the oldie station. Yeah. Yeah, Famicom was the Nintendo, and then Super Famicom was the Super Nintendo. Family Computer. I think that's what it was. I don't think it was console. I think it was Family Computer. Yeah. I had no idea that that's what Famicom stood for. Family Computer. I learned that at the Video Games Museum. Alright, I'm going to make some weird sounds because my voice is already not warming up. I forgot to warm up my voice this morning, and I was saying some pretty vocally taxing stuff at church choir last night, or yesterday morning, so my voice is feeling a little raw. Yeah. If your voice is ever feeling tired, do some vocal exercise. It can help. All right. Attack the ship. He's got missiles. Let's board. Oh, he's gonna board me first. Okay, the boarding wasn't messed up this time. That's good. Cloak it.
Frickin' Neo over here.
Frickin' Neo. Okay, alright. Well, at least we get the missile offline. We do this. Fight me in a fire, bro. He immediately runs out. Oh man, they got double mantis. Alright, well, we're fighting double mantis in a double fire, or a single fire, so. You saw a video game museum in New York at the Museum of the Moving exhibit. You don't know if it was the same one or its namesake that it moves, but is everything like you said. Had so much stuff. From what I saw of the video game museum in Frisco, it's its own unique thing. It's probably similar to other museums in the world, but this one, it said it was started by two, what did they call themselves? Like children of the 80s or something who wanted to, you know, conserve or whatever. So this is like a permanent thing. It's not like one that gets, I feel like there's probably museum exhibits like this that maybe go from different museum to museum, but this is like a permanent thing. And it's at the, what's the studio that does Borderlands? What's the studio that does Borderlands? I forgot the name of that studio. But that studio is in Dallas. It's up there in Frisco. So it's like in the same building as that studio, I think. You like Gearbox? Yeah, Gearbox. I think it's like right up next to the video game museum there. You like all the names of Genesis consoles outside of North America? Genesis is called Mega Drive, or the Sega consoles. PC Engine being called TurboGrafx 16. Okay, all right. Battleborn. That was the game I was trying to... When I went to that museum, there was this game called Battleborn that was a Gearbox Studios game that apparently the servers don't even still run. So if you bought that game on like Xbox 360 or something, you can't even play it anymore because the servers are down. But they had, at that museum, they had... these big characters from Battleborn. Big, like, life-size images of the characters from that game. Kind of crazy. Okay, this guy is very unlikely to be able to do damage to us. So maybe we get some dodge training from the combat drone or something. Let's do this. How are we doing on training? Our pilot has been trained. Our dodge guy, our engine guy needs 3 more dodges. Okay. I'm gonna be a little greedy here and get our engines to level 1. Only need 1 more dodge. Well, that will be good. You loved Battleborn? It was fun. Just Overwatch was already going full steam by then. I remember Battleborn being before Overwatch, to be honest. I thought I remember Battleborn being before Overwatch. But what I remember about Battleborn was that it wasn't PvP. It was like a roguelike. It was like a roguelike PvE Overwatch is how I would describe it. But maybe it was at the same time as Overwatch is coming out. I don't know, I'm old, so my concept of time is not necessarily the most accurate. Alright, so what do we got? I probably got this in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I do want to check both stores. May 3rd, Battleborn versus May 24th, Overwatch. Alright, you're right. What year was that? That was gotta be 17, 18? 2016. Okay. Man, 2016 was 7 years ago. Okay. Beehive system bombs. This is the one that lets you do that whole bee thing. My crew is pretty much maxed. This is the one where you have a beehive that spawns bees on the enemy ship. It's a really unique thing, but I don't want to do that with this run. Alright, enter. What I want to get is hacking. Ooh, there's flak, hull missile, backup battery. Okay, this has all the systems I want. Do you have... Okay, still no, the heal clo thingy majigger. Alright, we're gonna do a missile-only build here. So... Hacking and backup battery, though. I am gonna get those two. Missile-wise, I'm looking for other special missiles, and I'm looking for reconstructive teleport. That's the word I was trying to say. Reconstructive teleport. 4, 5, 6. Probably get 7, but I don't see a way to get 7 without diving over on this side. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we do here. Battleborn was first, but Overwatch was on its heels, and that was before Blizzard went full idiot. I'm trying to remember... When Overwatch first came out, how popular was it? I don't remember it being, like, super insanely popular from the very beginning, to be honest. Does he have teleporter? He did, but it looks like it kind of did the whole bugged out thing. But maybe it was super popular. Okay. Make sure there's nobody getting that fire out. Good. We want to watch that burn. Some people just want to watch the Clone Bay burn. And I am one of those people. Let's Space bees, how do they breathe? Bees don't need to breathe. This has been Bad Science Facts with Rand. Did you know that bees don't need to breathe so they can survive in space? Bad Science Facts with Rand. Passing on a flack, Rand shows character development. No, this is just... I'm not real Rand when we're playing on... This is relaxed Rand, or not min-maxy Rand. Overwatch was pretty popular for a time. Yeah, I guess it was pretty popular right from the get-go. If you recalled, everyone loved the beta and the players were semi-starved for something that wasn't TF2. Rand and I once played Overwatch. He said to me, I'm not sure we can win with us on the same team. We stopped playing after that. Did I say that? Oh, that's rude. Was that me saying you were bad? Because that's really mean if I said that. I'll be honest. I'm not the best person to play PvP games with. I get super salty, and I blame my teammates. When I played Smite all the time... damn. I feel like I'm not the best teammate. We should get a slug pilot. We should. I'm sorry. If I said that to you, Shogi, that was quite rude of me. You think I just meant we were winning as a team, but you were the top DPS? Okay. So it was me saying we weren't going to win because I was too bad, maybe. Hopefully that's what I said, because if it was the other thing, ooh, that would have been rude of me to blame you for us losing or something. It was probably me getting salty. I get really salty, in case you have not been paying attention. I get salty at FTL. When I play PvP games, man, I get... If you all think I get salty at FTL, you just don't know, because I haven't played PvP games on stream for a long time. Oh boy, I want to win so bad. You want to be a slimy pilot. Alright, I'll get you in a second here. I don't need a single shield. These weapons have been pretty terrible, thankfully, at least. Let's go into this room. No, that's not what I want to do, because I want to do this. Cloak that. That way I can do this. We fight in the on-fire weapons room. There we go. And then we stop him from repairing or putting out the fire. Gotta get some space raid for the space bees. Yeah. Dig the Swiss Army knife ship design? Yeah. Pretty ship. I keep saying it looks like, what do I keep saying it looks like? One of the little single-celled organisms or tiny organisms from Spore way back in the day. Could have had Flak Halberd by now. True, true. But this is the day. Mondays are the days we don't do the normal builds. I'm going all missile plus fire beam build here. Alright, and Boor wants to be the slimy pilot here. So that would be B-O-0-O R-K. Sounds like you played one game of League of Legends, one, and still angry enough to play some FTL. That's right. What's up, Jarek? It was just a salty moment. It's all good. You remember it and laugh like when I fall off a roof and Rainbow Six enraged. Yeah. The thing to me about shooter PvP games, especially shooter games, is that if you don't know the map, you get sniped, don't know where you got hit from, die, and don't get to play the game. It's like the learning curve is so steep that it's like if you are new to a game, it is impossible to play that game. And Overwatch and Rainbow Six Siege and Battlegrounds or whatever, Call of Duty, like all those games, that is my major complaint with those games. The barrier of entry is through the roof. And the skill ceiling is also through the roof, which is probably why people like watching and playing it. But if you're a new player trying to get in those games, I hope you hate your life. You're ready to hate your life because it's insane. I want to be the human. All right, Grima. What's up, Bastel Golem? Do check out what room vision looks like in crossing rooms with your servicers don't work. I have been noticing, and that's pretty crazy looking. Deathmatch is even worse because you keep getting killed in the same place. Yikes. Alright, so we need the bomb. So on a board here, bomb the shields, set the weapons on fire, and kill the clone bay. Here. Yeah, this is pretty crazy looking. You can see part of the room. You see only the... So you can see which room's on top of each other, maybe? Is that what's happening here? I'm a little confused about how this works. Should pull the NG from repairing, please. There we go. Okay, we got him. That's why I watch League of Legends, don't play League of Legends. I would rage so hard. When I started my streaming career, I played Smite, and I raged so hard every stream. Every single stream, because I was trying to be a, you know... I wasn't trying to get, like, into competitive scene or anything, but I was playing a PvP game and raging all the time. What does the computer thing do? So... This computer, when you select it, F4P, this is your menu to do stuff. So I might want to sell my human, actually, here. Open up a crew space. I think we're maxed on crew. Hold on a second. Are we maxed on crew? No, we have one more space. You get to live a little bit longer, Grima. A little bit longer, but we are going to sell you into slavery. Because your body is worth more as scrap than as your human body if we get another crew. It also lets you do things like internalize augments. So we have this special augment that gives us protection from being vented. Some protection, so I'm going to internalize that. So it's basically a menu of doing more stuff with all the modded features of the RPGNerdos mod. You were way late to Overwatch and just got wrecked, gave up after 10 hours, total played, got better things to do. Yeah, it's so hard to get into competitive games unless you're just ready to lose from the beginning until you get caught up with everybody. You agree, Shogi? Most of those games, the skill matchmaking is horrendous as well. You get matched up with people twice your skill level. Yeah. Yeah. Or you get matched up with Smurfs, people who are like, you know, quadruple platinum, but they're playing a second account to, you know, pwn the copper scrubs or bronze scrubs or whatever. Fallen Rebel or Mantis controlled. Let's go Mantis. I feel like I'd rather board Mantis than Rebel dudes. Games like War Thunder are the same. Get shot from over hill, through a mountain of snow, through a building. Guess I should have known that was one of the 10 buildings you can shoot through. Yeah, right? Alright, so I think it's time to get weapon upgrade. Past time, honestly. Because we're going to need the shield breaker. What an apt name. A shield breaker. He will do 2 damage to the shields for our Hellfire Beam to do stuff. It's almost like RPG knew what that weapon was going to be used for. Okay. Matchmaking in Halo Infinite is absolutely horrible. Has there ever been a game where people are like, this PvP game has amazing matchmaking? I don't play enough PvP games to know. This is an actual question. Because I feel like, in general, salty gamers think every matchmaking PvP system sucks. Do they all suck, or has there actually been one that's good? I'm curious to know if anybody's ever played one that they're like, wow, what an amazing, well done... Well, I could be using hacking, actually. What an amazing matchmaking system. Okay, we need to cloak this. Rand is now in the slavery trade. Only for humans. Does that make it okay? I don't think that makes it okay. Especially since, you know, we are all humans in this chat. You'd say fighting games in general have much better matchmaking. Matchmaking 1v1 matchmaking makes it much easier. I could see that. So things like StarCraft 2 and those kinds of games maybe have better matchmaking. Or those RTSs, I guess you would Matchmaking might be better, like Warcraft 3 and all that stuff. A free Flak 2. Halo 2 and 3 was great. You actually got matched up against players of equal skill. Say maybe that in player versus player environments, the saltiest this isn't fair will be from overcompensation of their skill. Generally speaking, the more people in the game, the worse matchmaking works. That makes sense. Things like League and Dota are probably considered terrible for matchmaking, because how do you equal up 5 different people of 5 different skill levels with other 5 people with 5 different skill levels? Seems like kind of a nightmare to make work. If I care about a store, I'm going to sell the Flak too, because we are only about missiles. So yeah, we'll go to the store. That makes sense. The more variables, the harder it is to dial it in. Okay. Single mantis border that we will vent.
Come on, man, these fucking dodges.
Alright, get Doge done, bro. There. We board in the heal bay. And actually, we don't want this fire to go out. Fighting games is kind of pointless to Smurf because you won't get better playing weaker players. I mean, I feel like that would be true for, like, well, I don't know. Maybe you could, in like League of Legends, do you get any better playing against weaker players? It feels like in general, if you want to get better, you need to play against stronger players. EVO won't care if you pub stomp new players. What is EVO? What's up, Bilbo? How are you doing, my friend? I don't know what EVO is. Is that a publisher or? That's the World Series of Fighting Games. Ah, okay, okay. So that's like the organization for fighting games. Gotcha. It's like the Riot Games or Blizzard. Although those are the developers that are also the governing body of their games, so. Prime 15 months in a row. A year and 3 months, my friend. Thank you so much, sir. I hope you're doing well. We've had a lot of random subs today. Really appreciate all the random subs. Let's just go kill this guy this way. Shield breaker. We board into this room. I just need to hack. I can't. These are a lot of 3 shield ships for sector 4 or whatever it is. You know what? I tried to hit C and I hit V, and so I turned on auto fire instead of actually hacking. I mean, actually cloaking. And they hit my something. They hit my teleporter. Let's not turn that on auto fire. Don't let them put that fire out. It's fine. Alright, so I could refresh my dudes. I just don't want to do it in a solar flare. I need to upgrade my clone base so we're getting more heals per jump. So we'll give us an extra free place to jump though. Depends on how you go about smurfing. You have a buddy who's a grand champion in Rocket League who uses smurf accounts to play with friends and get more ball time to practice. Okay. Alright. Zoltan Shield Bypass and the Healy boy is the one I'm looking for. Hermes is a pretty good missile, actually. So if I'm going to go full missile build, do I want to go with Hermes? What are the best missiles in the game? Swarm missile's good. Like Breach Bomb's really good. Fire Bomb would be good with this build. 30% fire chance in a Hermes. Let's get a Hermes up. That'll do 3 damage compared to 2 damage. And let's do a Clone Bay upgrade. How much for next weapon upgrade? 50. I might swap Shield Breaker for Hermes next. Oh, you honestly stopped playing MOBAs because of getting stomped and you raging? Yeah. Folks told you need to play against better people to improve. And you said, what do I learn if I'm steamrolling the ground the entire game? Yeah. Hey, your Rockman has a blue option for this? The Mantis boarding event gives you a rock blue option. That's great. Rock lobster? Rock option? Oh man, you gotta go all the way around for that. Okay, that's fine. This will be our excuse to refresh our dudes here, I guess. Actually, just go in this room. It's faster to vent. You just gave up on MOBAs. Yeah, I like the idea of MOBAs. Like the strategy of it, the team play, the adjusting your build to the different situation. Like I love the strategic idea of MOBA gameplay. The problem to me is I rage too hard at PvP. So that's why Smite was my game when I first started streaming, and why I love watching League, because I like to see people who are like the best in the world at doing all this stuff. But I just can't do it myself because I just rage too hard. So Rocket League is an oddball of a game. You had that option once before. It was a while ago. I had an option on what? Sorry, I'm reading these things out of order. Option on... Oh, Hermes missile, maybe? Minish Cap said it well. How they'll do you even get started? Oh, that's supposed to be how the hell. Okay. There's so much info to sort through, and the player base is so very toxic. Yeah. You have to, like, really... You have to be ready to commit, like, your entire gaming time and energy into one game if you want to get into something like League of Legends or like any of these games, I would say. Okay, how do I want to do this? Board into here. Shoot this. Gonna hack the drone control. Set these guys on fire. What the hell? Why did my beam not work? Were there 2 shields there and I'm just stupid? I think there must have been 2 shields there and I'm just stupid. Okay, I don't need to auto-fire, actually. So we did get the drone offline for a bit of time, so that's good. Let's kill that. Okay. That should be the crew kill. And that's another reason why I don't get into those games, is when you play those games, League, Call of Duty, competitive, whatever, Smite, you basically have to play only those games. Otherwise, you're never going to be good enough to be competitive. Now, if you're just playing for fun and don't care about being competitive, I guess it doesn't matter, but like if I play those games, I play them because I want to be good and win. Maybe I should just play them for fun. But I am, as you all know from my FTL playing, I'm not having a fun in a game. I'm not having fun in a game unless I'm winning. So makes it hard to get to PvP games. Oh, the rock blue option with the Mantis pod. Okay, I forgot about it, I guess. That's how you are with RTS games. You love Command & Conquer, Warcraft, Starcraft, no interest in playing against real people though? Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, that's a Breach 2 missile. Missile bomb. Do I want to give up our Hellfire Beam to go full missile mode? No, but I really want the Breach 2 because it's just so good. Problem is, if I sell small bomb for it, I'd have to get 9 weapon power. We can get 9 weapon power because this mod lets us do that. So let's do that. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can get the free weapon power from the Sector 8 base. So that'll give us Hell Beam plus Breach 2 Shieldbreaker Hermes. Gonna be one hell of a missile enfilade, or whatever that word is, barrage or something. You put in thousands of hours over the years into Monster Hunter because you can point to fights that showcase skill, huh? Is Monster Hunter a... we already have Explosive Replicator. Nice. We got 2 augments that we already have, so just broke it down. Monster Hunter isn't PvP, is it? Look at me, I'm Lanius now. It's a... Victorinox, what do you call that? Multi-tool? That's great. Well done, Klingon, Klingon. As long as you don't run out of ammo. Well, we have the Explosive Replicator, and we just broke down an Explosive Replicator because we didn't have Explosive Replicator from Explosive Replicator. Go dog, heard you like Explosive Replicators, though. So we're going to missile that room. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'll need a single shield here. Maybe I should have shot weapons. Oh well, we're gonna start a bunch of fires here. That takes the missile offline. We fight the fire. And we win the fight. Let's see here. Big monsters thing, dodge, iframes, attack combos like you would in Elden Ring. Oh, okay, okay. So it's getting good at Monster Hunter like I'm getting good at FTL. It's not versus other players, it's versus the mechanics of the game, I guess. Alright, do I want to refresh my dudes? Not really. Well, I do, but I want to do it without having to actually kill them off. Alright, let's do this so that this will have a higher chance of getting shields down. And maybe I start with double missiles. Now we're going to be hacking stuff, so hack weapons, missile shields and stuff. Well, like, what you're talking about is the stuff I like in video games. I like... I don't have mind control counter, so I'm just going to skip that. I like theory crafting, coming up with my own builds, and getting better at things. That's why I've been so... Nice civilian sector. That's why when I've been off stream, I've been playing too many video games of Elder Scrolls Online lately, because I've been trying to theory craft, you know, max DPS build, not using all the cookie cutter flavor of the month builds that everybody does. So like right now I have a bunch of different skill calculators and item set descriptions up as I'm trying to theory craft a build for a character in Elder Scrolls Online. So, you know, to me, that's some of the most fun stuff to do in gaming, is theory crafting builds, coming up with your own unique idea on what's strong, and, you know, putting that unique build into action. That to me is super fun.
Fuck you, man.
Well, since we're going full missile mode, get ready for a lot of FU FTL sounds. It sounds like...
No, fuck you, FTL.
It sounds like the special missiles that RPGNerdos added do not get overwritten by...
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you, man. Come on.
Those special sounds don't get overwritten by that mod. Hey, we got a map. Your personal crown achievement was to carry 3 friends in a rank-up fight that involved killing 2 Black Diablos. Okay, if I knew anything about that, I'd be very impressed. In group play, they have more damage and stuff. Yeah, it makes sense. If I knew anything about Monster Hunter, I would be super impressed by your gaming skills. It's different sound pools for the anti-armor rockets. Okay, cool. B-D-B-A-D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to be a very, very nice civilian sector. I have a hull laser I got for free. I think I can sell at this store. Man, that's the second flak I've had to pass up. Let's buy some fuel here. So we're just looking for reconstructive teleport. Automated reloader. I think I've passed a couple of automated reloaders actually. Darn you, past Rand. Why didn't you get those? Power, dodge, reconstructive. It's nerd talk that means nothing to people that don't know anything about it. Yeah, I mean, like, I could talk about... I'm looking for an Oaken Soul Ring 1-bar build for my Dragon Knight in Elder Scrolls Online. And unless you've played Elder Scrolls Online, like, none of those words make any sense. So, you know. How do I want to do this? Double missiles. Let's do the Hermes to the shields, the Hell Beam. I'm going to board into O2 here. Oh, he's got anti-personnel.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Okay, well that's a new dodge sound. That was one I hadn't heard before. Did I say that? Oh man. All right, well we're taking a missile here. It looks like. Okay. All right. I have to laugh because if I don't laugh, I'll be like, what is wrong with me? Why would I say these things over and over? Alright, back on the fire. Extra boarding into here. Oh, I meant to go with the human. It's fine.
Wow, big surprise. He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Okay, up into here. Finish him, Mantis. He should die in a fire down there, right? Damn it. Okay, where do you park? I'm gonna hit you with a missile. There. Oh man, I'm taking damage from another whole missile. Okay. From the fact that I moved my power around and didn't put it back in place. Have I ever done Path of Exile? PoE? Well, to me, PoE the Path of Exile, but I think PoE is also some other game too. But yes, I've done lots of theory crafting in Path of Exile. Or as Cthulhu Thagan is a viewer that sometimes comes and hangs out anytime a new league comes out, calls it Theory Path of Building. He doesn't play Path of Exile, he plays Path of Building, which is the software for planning out builds. And I've done many Path of Building runs. Pillar of Eternity, yeah. Or isn't there another Pillar of Eternity? I feel like there was some other one too that I can't remember off the top of my head. But Pillar of Eternity is probably the main one. So I want to do a weapon upgrade. I want to get shields upgraded. Let me maybe start with these two guys. Pitas on Elysium. That's the one. Pillar of Eternity sounds like the sister ship of the autumn. Sister ship of the autumn. What is that a reference to? That a reference to Mass Effect? Is that a Mass Effect? Oh, it's Halo 1. Okay, okay. One of those sci-fi games. Why am I hitting shields? I don't need to hit shields.
Fuck you, man.
Fuck that. Okay, we are pretty much safe now.
Fuck you, Gabe. Come on.
I'm actually really looking forward to Path of Exile 2. I've watched a number of videos on YouTube about the systems and what we've seen at, I think they had an Exile Con. I'm really excited for Path of Exile 2 because it's going to be slightly slower, hopefully a little bit more strategic. A lot of the game's being designed around a lot of the abilities having movement built in, so it looks like it'll be more interesting combat potential. So I'm really looking forward to PoE 2 is what I'm looking forward to. What Mass Effect was Destiny Ascension. Yeah, I don't know why I can't keep those separated and keep tabs on those. I don't know why I got those so mixed up because they're so different and unique. Just started playing that last night, so it's fairly fresh. Mass Effect 1 or which Mass Effect are you playing? Okay, he's gonna hack my engines. Okay, let's board and you're piloting, I guess, here. Plenty of drone parts. I should just hack the weapons just to play it safe. Did I just hack his hacking? No, okay, we did get the weapons. Good. So if I use...
No, fuck you, FTL.
if I only use Hermes missiles, I will actually kill him in fewer missiles. So let's conserve, even though we have explosive replicator. I'm gonna purposely let these guys... okay, that's a new one. Why do so many of the sounds sound like I'm actually in physical pain?
Fuck you, man.
Alright. Okay, that was a new sound we just heard. Good dodge.
Game. Fuck you.
Wow, I really do say a lot of F-bombs while playing this game. Apparently, RPGNerdos has a lot to pull from. PoE builds get wild. You'll watch one build just waltz through the zone with AoEs galore, then watch a jump build just yeet itself across the map and stuff is dead. Yeah. And that's one reason why I'm looking forward to PoE 2, that I'm hoping it won't just be every build is one button, clears the screen. As cool as it is to make those builds, it gets kind of boring. I want there to be some... It's hard to ride the line of challenge versus feeling of power for the player, you know? You got the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect, so you started with 1, but planning on going through the whole series. You never played 3. After EA told you to learn a new language because our launcher was shiznitty when it first came out. Okay. Okay, how do I want to do this? I want to hack their weapons is the way I want to start it out. And I want to board their O2. Hermes, their shields.
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you, man.
There.
Come on.
There. Okay. Cloak the missile. Very good. This guy will be locked in here with us. His missile will hopefully go offline before we take any more missile damage. I guess I can hack it though, so we're good. Hacking plus cloaking, the reason it's OP. To be honest, being hit by 3 and a 4 damage missile doesn't inflict physical pain on the player. Thank you for defending my use of expletives all the time. I honestly don't like that I curse so much in this game, but you know, I can't help myself, I guess. Ever since I read an article years ago about cursing actually can help reduce pain. Studies show that is like, I was like, oh, okay, so my pain of losing at video games is actually alleviated by me cursing at the game, going by this scientific study, and apparently I just have to curse all the time now, ever since I read that study. Yeah, it's good. EA launcher. I used to be shitty. I still am, but I used to be too. Never played any Mass Effect. Been wanting to. Just started another... Is that Dragon Age save last night? Yeah, the original Mass Effect games, Mass Effect 1 and 2 were some of like the best RPG, like more modern RPG games that I feel like I've ever played. Man, can't find that reconstructed teleport, man. Smite charge ion, interesting. 2 power, 3 shots, 1 ion damage. So I'm assuming it's faster. Oh, and it's got an accuracy modifier too. Okay. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be a 9 power weapon system. I don't think I ever get 10 power unless I want to replace. Nah, I think 1 whole missile and the rest of these is going to be good. Pairs. Save my money for the store. Let's go ahead and just get our 3rd shield up now. D. Alright, I need 2 weapon power to do that. I need level 8 weapons before the boss. Let's just do the weapon value for now. So I want to get level 3 hacking up next. You never got to play Mass Effect till... Wait, is that MA? Mass Effect is ME. Till PC release, you're halfway through M... I assume that's ME2, and you gotta say ME1 controls were something. Yeah. Yeah, you're saying Mass Effect, and it's Mass Effect. It's a big difference. I get affect and effect mixed up all the time too. Guess I should have done this already so I could start.
Fuck you,
There we
babe. Come on.
All right, 3 more missiles if I use only Hermes missiles. Yeah, affect versus effect. Yeah. Okay, make sure you can't dodge. Come back.
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you.
So painful. It's so painful. Actually, this will kill him here. So never mind.
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you.
Alright. This is my uncomfortable laugh of listening to me curse at the game. Affect is a verb and effect is a noun. Though like most words, that's not a hard rule. Great. Yeah, I swear anytime I do my YouTube like descriptions and I use the word effect or effect, I'm like, oh god. The effect of missiles. The effect. That's a noun, but I think it's an A, but maybe it's an E. I don't know. I don't know. English is hard, and I'm a native speaker. Speakler? I'm a native speakler, I say. Listen to my native speakling. And we'll do Breach, Hermes, and Hellbeam here. Free stuff. Have I seen the video that explains how F is the most versatile word? No, I haven't. I have not seen that. Beep beep boop beep. I feel like we kind of talked about this the other day though when we talked about the guy who does the joke about I think it was Finnish. The joke about ass. Non-native English speakers getting confused by the different uses of the word ass. Come on.
Fuck you, man.
Beautiful. Let's get triple fire in the weapons room, then board in the weapons room. Beep, 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 beep. After a few hours of D&D, you start to English great. Cool. My human ready to change into a less useless version? Okay, he is. Specialize. Interesting. Would this guy be another fire immune dude? I think he might be. Berserkers. This might be the run to actually use a berserker. What does the berserker do again? Hydra suit. Double damage to crew. 75% less damage from fires. So he's not immune to fires. He has emergency O2 tank. Okay, interesting. But he can be a nice secondary border. You think getting away from that rule is fairly rare, so if you just stick with it, you'll be right 99% of the time. What, the rule about affect and effect? One is verb, one is noun. You share a link to the F-word video? It's YouTube. Yeah, you're a sub. You won't get timed out, although my bot's timeout hasn't worked out in like 6 months, so go for it. And I'll probably click on it to watch it later. Using proper English, the very versatile F word. Okay. I don't care about that deal. Yeah, Berserkers take heavily lower damage from fires. Nice, nice. I will take 5 repair because it's cheaper than stores. It's an old Flash video from 12 years ago. Okay, alright. Zoltan or Zoltan? What choice is such? Wow. Alright, well, if we're going to go to Fort Zoltan, let's go see if we can get a Zoltan shield, I guess. Do I have long-range scanners? I don't. So, it'll be a complete guess if we find Zoltan shield, I mean Envoy quest. Man, Zoltan shields kind of wreck our missile-only offense, though. If only I had a choice to not go Zoltan, I probably wouldn't have gone Zoltan. Envoy, best boy, huh? Missiles plus Zoltan shields, okay. I think since this does, the hull does hull damage, it will actually do stuff to Zoltan shields at least. Okay, cloak that.
Fuck you, man.
90%, 92% chance to not take damage. Guess what? We took effing damage. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna hack weapons. Hack weapons. Forward weapons. Let them into weapons. Level 2 hack it while we fight them. Once they get below 60 health, no, 45 health, we breach bomb to kill them without having to take any more damage. And of course with no pilot, they dodge my damn shot, because why the hell wouldn't they? Trying to save my missiles.
You, FTL. Fuck you, man. Come on.
Jesus. No pilot. Yeah, I have a 60%. I just got hit well at 92% chance to dodge, and they just dodged at probably 15% at most chance to dodge. Just FTL math things. Just FTL math. Jeez. Alright, enter. Zoltan shield bypass. No. No reconstructive teleporter. Man, I'm looking like crazy for these things, and these augments are not existing. I feel like you've added a lot of augments to the game, or maybe you've just traded out much. I don't know if you add a lot, but it's feeling a little bit harder to find those, but it's always hard to find specific augments you're looking for. It's kind of a thing in FTL. Do you have anything to sell? I want to keep the defense scrambler for going full missile mode. Okay. Oh my god. Energy hacking, cheating piece of crap. Okay, what are you gonna hack? Okay, at least the hack is good. Come on with these fucking dodges, man. Okay. Hack the weapons. Board the weapons. Breach the weapons. Okay. Only glaive beam online now. Now we want to hell beam them. I need to Hermes their shields or breach their shields for this to work. That's a good dodge, so glaive beam won't do damage. So we do this.
No!
Oh man, it's so painful. I'm having sympathy pains with past Rands when I hear that sound. Sympathy pains. The pain of the 3 damage missile. Alright, there it is. Nice double reward for that, though. Insanely overpowered energy hacker, and our hacking cloaking missile beats him. Hide the pain, yes, hide the pain inside, so I'll get an ulcer. You are thinking out the pool of augments sometime in the future. You're planning to merge some augments. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. As it's kind of like either do that or like enhance your expand your store so there's more options at stores. I feel like that's what Multiverse did. Did Multiverse stores have Did Multiverse have stores with like more pages or something? I know that Mr. Porku does it that way. He just gives the store more pages so that the more weapons and more augments and stuff are more likely to be findable. Okay. We want to skip the stress, although it will let me see stores. You know what? I think I'm just gonna not even care about Zoltan Shield potential. I'm just gonna look for stores because it's just so random to find it without long range scanners to know where your ship fights and empty jumps are. All right, have some fuel. All right. Another hull missile. The game knows I'm going missile only mode. Essentially being jammed. Troopers on board. There's only a single dude in my piloting? You boarded me with one single dude? Okay. Keep forgetting I'm in hyperspace. I don't have to dolphin flip, and so I'm messing it up because I'm trying to dolphin flip when I don't need to dolphin flip. Dolphin flipping not required. All right, stiff dough, my favorite. So one nebula gets us 6. So 6, 5, 4, 3. So I can go 1, 2, 3. Cool. Check if there's a store up top right. Alright. Protect the aliens' way of life. And by protect, I mean kill the ship so I can get free stuff. I actually... Wow, this is a rare event. I don't remember what all the options are here. I'm going to look this up in case I get this event in like future Hard Monopause runs. Protect the aliens' way of life. FTL, protect the aliens' way. I honestly don't remember all the different options here. Interview, you fight the Zoltan ship. Rebel fleet is pursued with low amount. Pursuit is doubled. Protect, we fight and get a weapon. Well, we definitely want to protect. I'm totally protecting you for the weapon. I mean, because I protect your way of life. It's totally, I care about your way of life, not the fact that I'm going to get a free weapon. Alright, he's got anti-personnel drones, so... Let's see if I can do this with one missile here. Perfect. There. Board in here. You rarely see that one too. It's a great event that I completely forgot the options. I think it's one that Lethal Frag used to talk about all the time, and I probably knew them at some point when I was watching other people play the game more, which was years and years and years and years ago. Look at that berserker go. Free pike beam. We have gotten so many free weapons. This run's crazy. I want to put you there so I can vent these guys there. What's up, Contasul? How are you doing, my friend? Happy Monday. I actually got pretty good sleep last night, so I don't know why I'm yawning. Because I'm relaxed, I guess. I'm not stressing out about keeping streak alive today. So this is my relaxed, chilling with viewership days. Chilling like a villain with viewership. Stress-free FTL day. I say until we play a Mr. Key ship that is more balanced. Which means more difficult and more rage-inducing. Alright, no store up there. Let's go level 3 hack. But hopefully we've got most of the hard Mr. Key ships out of the pack. I'm sure this has come up recently, but has anyone told Rand about Jump Light Odyssey? Has some FTL vibes, far more detailed. It's early access, so you're interested to see how it fleshes out. I've had a lot of people tell me about other FTL-like games, but I don't think I've heard of Jump Light Odyssey. If you want to send me a whisper on Twitch, Jamrock, with a link to the Steam page, I'll check it out. I will be honest, even if it's playable in early access form, I never really play early access games anymore, unless it's like satisfactory or... Hey, we actually got it. Wow. Or Subnautica levels of early access finishing. Oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Why the hell would you give me the quest here? Alright, well, we're diving for it. There's like literally one jump left in the sector, and it puts the quest at a place that forces me to dive. Trolling ass game is trolly. We are strong enough to dive. It's still effing annoying, though. Alright, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not a bad dive, but... still annoying that the game would force you to dive when it's based on the stupid mechanics of the programming that forces the dive. Like, I feel like it shouldn't be possible for it to spawn the boss there, or whatever, the quest in the zone when it's that late. Just so annoying. Alright, we're gonna do this. Pretty dumb that it can spawn there, yeah. Come on. Nice. Do one into cloaking. Turn our shields on. Just in time, beautiful. He cannot cloak or dodge anymore, so 2 more missiles will kill him.
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you, man.
God.
Come on.
Okay. Settle down, Past Rand. It's fine. It's your own missiles. It's fine. Settle down. Actually, I'm going to let those guys die. I have to refresh them anyway. Okay, that's the second free force field drone we've gotten this run. That's crazy. You rarely play it early access either. It's just something that might need to go on my radar. Day 9 played it last week and looked interesting. Oh, nice. Day 9 has been coming up on my YouTube recommendations lately. My little brother used to watch all of Day 9's videos. You need a nap. You're gonna lurk. Alright, enjoy your lurking, Cantonon. You have become Berserker. Oh, you have. You have. I forgot to update your name. Humans. You are Grima the Berserker. Well, let's call you Grima Zerker. Grima Zerker. Or maybe Grima Zerk, I don't know. Alright, so hopefully it's not Envoy. I mean, I hope I get Envoy. If I get Envoy, I need to get rid of a crew for him, damn. Hail, Reconciliation, True Progress, and beautiful. Alright. That is a Zoltan shield that I can't even tell that we have a Zoltan shield because of our blue shields. Gives it maybe a little bit of a purple look? That's weird, I can't really even tell. Okay. Alright, Zoltan shield with cloaking and hacking. I think we're a little strong, chat. I think we are a little strong. Zoltan shield bypass. And, other thing. What is the other thing? Well, they don't have any augments anyway, so none of the things we have here. Do I care about Whole Missile compared to Hermes or Breach? I don't... Well, maybe better than Shield Breaker? This one has 10 accuracy modifier. So this one's the same as this one, except this one has the accuracy modifier and a guaranteed breach chance. So I'm going to stick with what we have. And we are in Sector 6 going to Sector 7. We're using extra fuel every time we jump to a new sector for the extra jump. Opportunities. Wait, do I have room for one more crew? I thought I was maxed. I do still have room. Oh, I wasn't going to have to vent Grima. For some reason, I thought I had more crew than I had. Okay. Cloaking 3 and backup battery upgrade so we can have a super safe dive here. Hack weapons, cloak, run away. If they're really weak, maybe I'll board them and kill them. Double missiles, 4 shields, that's not really weak, so we're just gonna do this. And he didn't board, which I'm happy about. Of course, I can kind of ignore his shields, except for our hell missile.
No!
Oh, it's so painful. No. I'm gonna fire this because it doesn't just slow down our cloaking and it's training. All right. What is Aquatica? Oh God, I have to go there. I hope I wasn't supposed to have the. What? Uh-oh. This vast sector is under control of aquanics, a race from the deep that thrives in its warm waters. That said, an encounter with a slug ship or another outsider vessel is not unheard of. In any case, tread carefully. Avoid unnecessary tension from the locals. Check effects. What the hell is this? Alright, police catch. It's I love the background. What said check effects? Is that in this? See effects. Aquatica sector. Drowning replaces suffocation. Drowning drains 4 HP a second. 2.4 HP a second less than suffocation, but the movements of most crew is halved. Movement penalty is reduced for Rockman. Aquanics in airless rooms do not lose health and receive hefty boosts. So we want to not vent enemy aquanic crew. Well, this is new. Oh, they can't board because Alden Shield. You're right. That's why they weren't boarding in the last one. My bad. I wonder if I had that oceanic. Actually, I do have that. Don't I have that? Huh. I wonder if oceanic insignia helps us against drowning. So vented rooms slow my crew. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Oceanic insignia will help because it's still suffocation damage. Okay, okay. So this sector has changed suffocation damage to drowning damage. This looks like a pool. Gauge the scout. Cloaking, a lot of lasers. Okay. Interesting. New sector fun hype. Attack the weapons. I will say, being missile only, I probably should have bought more missiles this run.
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you, man. Come on.
Alright, let's get the laser offline. We'll be safe. I'm really heavily reliant on my explosive replicator, keeping our offense from running out. Read the events. You try to make them as little wordy as possible. I will do my best. I will do my best to not skip your text.
No!
Alright. Good reward. Store, that's what I'm looking for. Because I still want... I should buy missiles at the store. It's like at a coral reef. What is this? Marine pumps. These pumps recreate the environment of Aquatica on board your ship by flooding the airless rooms. Suffocation slowed by 4 HP a second for any non-anaerobic living beings on your ship. Movement speed is reduced in airless rooms. Aquanics gain bonus in airless rooms. Alright, I don't think I want to spend scrap on an augment here, because I have a feeling we're going to have a future ship that feature these aquanics, is my guess. Especially since I'm already pretty well protected from that, but that's cool. Aquamarine bomb. This advanced bomb launcher fills the room with water for 33 seconds and locks it down. Using your computer, you can switch between its depth heart locking down a room and not doing so. Lockdown prolongs flooding's duration by 12 seconds. 1 power, 15-second charge time, 10 accuracy modifier, locks down a room, and basically insta-vents a room, it looks like. Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah, I don't have these special crews, so... Oh, here we go, an aquatic. These creatures hail from tropical seas, wield their pearl-ended bidents. I don't know what those work. Bidents? I don't know what those words are. To handle their enemies. Very dangerous in flooded rooms. Handle fires well. 130 max health. Move slower. Deal less damage. Removes fires as fast as rockmen in flooded rooms. Moves 25% faster. Cannot drown but can suffocate. Becomes drenched when exposed to airless environment. Interesting stuff going on here. I'm looking forward to a future run with these aquatic crew. It's a bident like a trident, but there's only two. Oh, okay. So that's a real word? I thought it was bidet with an extra N. I was like, why are they talking about a bidet here? I thought it was misspelled bidet. Bident. Okay, my bad. Pearl-ended bident. Okay, that makes sense. Is that a real word? Is bident a real weapon? Or is that made up? Maybe that's real. Just your assumption? It's gotta be right. It's the only thing that makes sense. You checked it, you looked it up, it's real? Okay. Triple missiles. Double ion and a missile. How do I want to do this fight? I want to set them on fire, that's for sure. I think I don't know. Let's hack their piloting, actually. We can guarantee they can't dodge, actually. That's what I want to do. Okay.
What the hell?
Nice, good dodge. Should make that work now.
Fuck you, game. Fuck
Beautiful. Cloak that. We board into this so they can't repair the shields.
These fucking dodges, man.
He does have a clone bay. I want to get his mind control offline, actually. Kill that.
Why? He dodged every fucking shot. Oh, I hate this fucking shit.
Come on. There we go. Fire there. Damn, he had level 3 clone bay. I didn't get his mind control offline. Oh, one more.
Fuck you,
Good.
FTL.
No,
Fuck you,
fuck
man.
you, FTL. Fuck you.
Oh, it's a chorus of F-bombs from Rand. Chorus of F-bombs. Marine pumps mean you always have drowning even outside of Aquatica. Okay. Okay, cool. Don't forget to read events. Sorry, you're right. Yeah, it's habit, man. I swear I saved your position there. I guess I didn't. It's habit. Play too much FTL. I just habitually don't read anything. I read chat instead of reading this. I know what a kid-friendly channel this is. Slug doesn't like salt water. This is a Christian stream. With my, family-friendly language here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm sorry. If you want to type out in chat what I just passed over, you can. I apologize. I'll be honest, I'm probably gonna keep forgetting because it is like ingrained in my brain that when I stream, I don't read FTL stuff. I read chat while I would otherwise be looking at these events. These backgrounds of coral. You leave hyperspace, find yourself staring at a mantis ship, exchanging blows with an aquatic vessel. The outcome remains to be decided. Attack the mantis to help the aquatics and see what happens. Also, I'm afraid to fight aquatics. I have no idea what their ships look like, so I'm kind of terrified. $2v1 this guy. Suddenly, a larger ship returns and blows a hole in the Mantis vessel. Aquanics are boarding them. Ha ha ha. Are they helping me? Yeah, they're considered micro, I think. Ha ha. All right. We have helpers.
No, fuck you, FTL.
Did I just get free crew, or... Do I get to keep these guys? Because that looks like I just got 2 free crew. Just kick it out, okay. Alright, I was gonna get rid of Grima. You go over here, that's weird. Oh my god, dismiss. I guess maybe after the initial thing, it's considered your crew. Seems like they might be multiplying or something. Weird event. we helped these Quantics. Oh, I can see they're slowed down in the vented room now. He's slowed down. We're going to see the Aquatics in action. Is he healing? He must be healing because he's in the water. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I skipped the first one. Your translator cannot handle the gibberish. They clearly appreciate your help and send you creative goods. So we got a double reward from that. Friendly borders. I've never seen that in any FTL mod where you get borders helping you. What a cool event, RPG. What a cool event. It'd be kind of funny if the event crew were programmed to fight you and the enemy crew. A free-for-all, man. That'd be crazy. Alright, super cool. Let me get 2 power here. Super stinking cool, man. Let's get our weapon max now that now we can get our free weapon upgrade from the whatchamacallit. Do you really consider my crew? Hold on a second. I get to keep this guy? I get to keep this guy. I do get a free crew. I think that might be a bug. I don't think I was supposed to get to keep... He has a lifetime. Oh, he does? Okay. Double missiles. Alright, let's just attack the double missiles board. The missiles here. Oh, he left. Okay, he's dead. Poor guy. I thought I was keeping him forever, crew. If I do this... We'll hopefully pull the pilot. Did not pull the pilot. Okay, didn't dodge though, thankfully.
No, fuck you, FTL.
Okay, this. Still have enough Zoltan Shield for 1 more missile. Starts fires. Into here. Wow, our Zoltan Shield is doing work, man. There we go. Beautiful. Good boarding, man. Good boarding. Darn, I was thinking we might have gotten to keep that guy. Too bad. So sad. Ah, event text. Sorry. It is so habitual. How quickly Grima was getting sold there. I like free borders for enemies. Yeah, man. Finally, we get to... The shoe is on the other foot. We got our free boarding revenge. How does it feel, AI? How does it feel to get free borders? See typical ships, and that's why there's expectation the text will be typical. Yeah. How does the venting in that weird middle area look? Is it different from the layout? Yes. After we walk through, I'll show you. So the way this works is if you select crew, you can actually see the shape. These 2 rooms are sideways. This 1 room is vertical. So if I vent a sideways room, only this sideways room is vented. This vertical room is not vented. So if I move somebody to that slot in the vertical room, they won't get vented. That's how it works. We tested that earlier. It's pretty interesting, weird mechanic, that's for sure. First time I've seen it. It's cool. It's susceptible to beam swipes doing massive damage, though. Holy crap. Okay. While leaving hyperspace, you end up hitting something and causing it to fall over. Excuse me. It turns out to be a monument, Aquanics worship. A monument that Aquanics worship. They begin to angrily chant. As far as your translator understands, they want you to go through a ritual fight. You doubt they'll let an Aquanic fight for you. Comply. Send your crew member to grapple. Rockman or Mantis get a blue option. Face one of their hunter vessels. Alright, let's do a rock fight. Strongest other village stands in front of your rockman. The stabs from the bident are hardly able to stop him from knocking out the unlucky warrior for a single uppercut. Quanix impressed, send over a quite substantial reward. Once the champion comes to express his wish to join your crew. Nice. Alright, now we got ourselves an Aquanic bonus crew. Beautiful. A real one. Let's take a look at this crew again. So, in flooded, aka vented rooms, I will say this whole vented versus flooded room thing is going to be confusing if you don't have the augment that makes all venting drowning. Do I take damage in here right now? Oh, he's faster for a while now. Do I have an augment that is making it be drowning instead of venting? Okay, in this sector it is. Okay. Outside of this sector, it would be harder to tell, I think. Beyond aquatic, you are always venting without marine pumps. Okay, so it's you have to get that special augment for it to always be drowning outside this sector. A little confusing, but okay. Do a teleporter upgrade. Power. But in this sector, all venting is drowning. We wanted to give it an animation, but you couldn't apply it based on the augment. Ah, it's too bad. Oh, our first Aquanic fight. You are hailed. On the screen, you see Aquanics signing something ferociously before they lose their patience, cut comms, and open fire. Okay. Their ship is vented, or Aquanic, or something. Alright, interesting. Okay. Okay, no boarding. I'm gonna hack their engines. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to start fires in these guys' crazy ships here. I don't know if I can win a boarding fight. So we are drowning instead of venting. That's a cool sound for their weapon, though. Okay, we're getting good dodges. So Hermes into there.
No, fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck you.
He's got an artillery. They're gonna put out fires super duper fast, I think. Do crew damage with that. Okay. I'm gonna cloak this missile.
Let me fucking hit him. Come on, man.
Alright, my aquatic versus their aquatics. I don't... Well, something pierces all shields. Well, that's some OP BS. Okay. They have something that pierces all shields. That sucks. Man, boarding Aquanics and their Aquanic ships looks quite sketchy. Good thing we have the backup DNA bank. Don't let him repair this, though. Okay, good. No fires allowed in there. Ooh, boarding these guys is tough. Sending wave after wave of dude. Alright, I think we got him. Hellbeam does crew damage, true. I need to remember to use that. Okay, he leaves the fire room. Oh, goes over there. Oh my gosh, this guy's running circles around my slow rock dudes. Ooh, boy, okay, we got there. That is interesting. So I think the fire works, but I think it goes out like it's setting fire to a vented room. Yeah, and they heal from being in the water. Healing plus clone base pretty OP, that's for sure. Their crew being cloned and also healing passively in the and it's cool animation of the water flooded venting thing. That's really cool. Oh, that ship looks like a scorpion. Man. I cannot imagine the amount of work you're putting in these mods, RPG. That is pretty incredible. Their tail attacks and pierces shields. Frickin' OP is what that is. Okay, so that was the tail artillery. Pierced all shields and did a breach. Whew. Okay. Loads of work gone into this. Yeah, I bet they have. Oh, is this the store? An aquatic vessel is trading with a slug. Seeing you, they quickly detach and hightail it. See what you have done? These humans can't wait their turn. Scrap, don't leave, don't leave. Come on in, traveler. Alright, so this is the same thing here, so I'm not going to buy those. Coral armor. Replaces titanium system casing. This brittle plating grows coral. Shatters upon hit, attacks the enemy vessel. One coral is guaranteed to launch. Second coral shard has 75% chance to trigger. Third coral shard has 30% chance to launch. Armor provides 20% chance to block system damage. This is titanium system casing and like crystal revenge in one. Interesting. Man, I can't find Zoltan Shield Bypass or the other thing I really want. Sadly, I don't want something that's going to do damage when we take damage when we have boarding, so... Wow, this is crazy. I could get more of these aquatic crew if I dismiss my human. I don't think I want to go all the way into that, though. Do you have a ship based on this that we're going to be playing in the future, RPG? Because I'd love to explore this more with a ship that starts off with all this stuff. I assume you do. Usually when you have a new mod, you're going to maybe make one in the future. Okay, cool. I look forward to doing that, exploring that more. Sensors inform you this pink coral reef has a very powerful venom capable of thwarting even cloning processes. If you had an agile crew member, they could extract venom. Send your human. Humans, as unimpressive as they may seem otherwise, are renowned for precision and delicate tasks. One coral venom being one of them. They managed to extract it without injuring themselves. Okay. Saucer, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, sir. Saucer with the 5 sub bomb. Appreciate it. You get to 396 subs in the channel. You are a champion, my friend. What is coral venom? This syringe is filled with coral venom. Its power would be enough to kill 1,000 people in a minute. Could potentially tip the darts of a dart launcher in this for crew killing efficiency if you had the weapon. Wow. Okay, so this is one of your kind of modular weapon things. We need a dart launcher with that. Interesting. Has been a while, Saucer. Hope you've been doing well, my friend. It's good to see you. And not just because of the sub bombs. Although that is a nice bonus. Yeah, I'll probably be selling it. Alright, what do we got here? Village. You notice a couple of Federation officials wearing spacesuits. Quarantine captain. One of the folks down there caught an illness. We're trying to cure them. Would have cloned them, but the clone would be tainted with the illness already. Your Zoltan's experience from their academy may help. Crew member taking all the precautions advised assesses the state of the patient. He informs you that it is an Aller sponge virus. We can't cure that here. Still, help is appreciated. We may be able to get him one to the facilities on time. Nice. All right. We got all these different crew giving us all the different blue options in this coral reef sector. This is crazy. Life's gotten crazy for you, Saucer. You've had about 2 hours a month for games these days. Man, sucks when life ruins your gaming. Village close to natives. They seem to lack ships to deploy against you. Offer to surrender you whatever they can. Cool. Free stuff. I always gotta love free stuff. There's a medbay blue option for that one. If I had... Does it need higher level medbay or any level? Found you. Alright, 4 shields, hacking, missile. Oh, God. What do I want to hack here? Frickin' rebel disruptors. I'm gonna hack engines, board engines. Guarantees our missiles hits and our... If I don't have my bomb up, I need that 9th weapon power.
have zero goddamn dodge with this shit.
Fuck you, man.
Okay, good. There. Alright, past Rand. Curses for me, so I don't have to. I don't have a vented room to go into. But this is... this room is breached. Okay, good. So we have 2 dudes that want to go into fire rooms and 2 dudes that want to go into this crazy drowned, flooded mechanic. It's crazy, man. And it's cool, so I can have him just hang out here to heal. Lanius plus Aquanic in a fully vented ship with that Aquanic augment could be pretty crazy cool boarding ship build idea. Remember, you cannot heal outside of Aquatic without marine pumps. Right, right. Outside of Aquatica. Yeah, it's just that it's this sector that's doing that. So it won't work once we go to the last stand, I guess. Pretty cheap to get and can be eternalized. Ooh, I like this background. We got like floor of a shallow beach or something. Appears to be a long-range exit beacon. Once your FTL drive charges, you'll be able to proceed to the next sector. A large station nearby seems to serve as a trade hub. Alright, store. Still no Zoltan Shield bypass or the reconstructive teleporter, man. Sell that. Whole missile. Alright, we're going into Sector 8, so I don't really need to buy anything unless I need missiles, but our explosive replicator's been doing work. Is this the 3rd replicator I've seen? Oh no, I thought I saw a replicator here. Okay, alright. Banking all the scrap. Okay. Okay, I don't want to go to another extra sector since we've already done one new one. We need to get to the base before the boss so we can get our 9th weapon power. Let's also get our 5th shield. Not that I don't enjoy your bonus sectors, but we've already done one, and this run's already going pretty long. This mod looks incredible. RPGNerdos keeps adding more stuff, and it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Alright, so you are... So you're not suffocating, but you're also not healing any... Well, you're max health, so... RPGNerdos mods have been getting more and more impressive lately, I will say.
Fuck you, man.
Especially this mod where it's me cursing every time a missile hits. You know, that's the best one.
What the hell?
Oh, he is venting. Wait, why wasn't he venting on our ship? Is there a difference between being on your own ship and an enemy ship that's vented? He had his buff on from the previous sector. Buff on, huh? This mod is on !FTL ship. There's a link to a box.com. And this one is called Exporeus. And requires hyperspace. Aquatica is more on the way, so it won't prolong the run too much unless you're boarding Aquanics, yeah. How are my hands? They're doing pretty well. I did a lot of too much gaming over the weekend of playing, yeah, he's venting now. Playing Elder Scrolls Online, so my hands got pretty tired yesterday, but they're feeling okay right now. The buff lasts for 10 seconds after being drenched and then switches off. Ah, that's cool. He keeps his drenched buff. That's a cool mechanic. Nothing but auto assault ships with my setting on fire boarding missile ship. Cool. That is a lot of lasers. Holy crap. Holy crap. Okay, please get that down. Perfect.
Fuck you, Gabe.
Nice. Okay, so we need 3 more Hermes to save our drone parts. Although I'm going to breach one here. I don't want to take damage here. We are a missile only plus fire beam ship.
Fuck you, FTL.
What was that one from? Oh, I guess it was my own missile again. Have I played any Baldur's Gate? No, Saucer. I've been talking about it.
You game, fuck you.
Damn it, he shot my laser down. Or shot my missile down with his laser. I was talking about it earlier in the stream. I really want to play it. I don't think you've been around lately, so I've been doing a thing trying to push for partner.
Fuck you, FTL, fuck you.
So, I'm basically I've only been playing FTL for the last 2 months. Because my average viewership has been high enough that...
Fuck you, FTL. Fuck you, man. Come
Okay,
on.
alright, calm down, Pass Rand. Calm down. Because I am finally hitting the numbers where I am allowed to apply for partner. And I got a response from Twitch that I'm on the right track. I just need to be more consistent with my higher viewership. So I'm only playing FTL because it's the game that gets me the highest viewership. So eventually I want to play Baldur's Gate, and I might play it on Shogi stream if he streams it like on Fridays or something. Congrats, I appreciate it. We haven't got there yet. We're close. We're close. All right. Let's do this. We haven't got to partner yet, but we are. I'm hoping in the next couple months, gonna hit the milestone we need for Twitch to finally say yes, you are allowed to be a partner.
No.
All right, let's set them on fire. I don't need a cloak yet. Good. Go into this room. Still have just enough. Nice. Oh, that is a breached room. I was not expecting. Our result and shield stayed up just long enough. A breach missile. They know we're going missile only. Nice. Your stream lagged for a moment. It's not sure if your question popped up in chat. What do I think so far in the new sector? Really cool. I like it. I like the new sector a lot. I'm looking forward to playing a ship with those aquatic crew to explore their abilities more and understand how they work better. Some streamers do like a hot tub stream. Might work for you. Yeah. Yep, that's the joke everybody's making lately. I just need to OnlyFans, hot tub, feet stream while wearing a low-cut top. I don't know. Yes, eventually. Am I going to do a Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer with Shogi? If Shogi streams it on a Friday, I told him that I will get the game and join with a half-elf bard that I'll create. So I don't know if that's happening this week, but Shogi said he's down. So if we get something planned, since his RPG game hasn't started back up yet, I have a feeling that might be happening in the near future. Value, 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 value. Level 3 teleporter. Finally having a good run. Have NGC, 6 crew, dual lasers, burst 1, pike beam, defense 1, 3 shields, hacking mind control, sector 4. Sure you'll mess it up somehow. No, be confident, Jarek, you got this. Thank you for 3 months of subbage, Dancing Pumpkin. Partner, partner, partner. That's right. Rand ASMR stream. Alright, here we go. So, since I have... Well, so this shows I get to get one of these. So I'm going to get the 9th weapon power. And that lets us get shield breaker missile with these other weapons. Very nice. So we got triple missiles and a hellfire beam. Rand ASMR just whispering effing missiles over and over. That's boring against Aquanics is Berserkers, really, with their massive damage outpacing the healing. Oh, okay. Bard's a great main character because having high charisma makes the game way easier. I'm eventually going to do a real playthrough. And I probably will stream it. I just don't know when that'll happen because I have like 4 games on the docket and I can't swap to any of them until I hit partner because I have to play FTL. I have to play FTL if I want to hit partner. You're dying to play some Baldur's Gate 3 but committed to a co-op playthrough and your buddy is having relationship issues. Is back with his folks and his PC was left at his baby mama's. You promised you wait. Oh, man. Robbed of your gaming by buddy real life issues. That's a pain. Just get all the fuel so I can have my teleporter be up. This is gonna be some kind of crazy boarding shenanigans is the plan here. So I don't want to do this. I probably hack. Oh gosh, what do I do when I have all missiles? I could. The good thing is I can ignore shields except for the hellfire beams. So I think we breached their shields. I breached their missiles. Hermes and shield break their shields, so then I can set stuff on fire and board is probably what I want to do here. You don't know it yet, but you're trapped in the episode of the Twilight Zone playing FTL forever. Yeah. Until partner, at least. Will I apply for partner this or next week? Probably the end of this week is when I'll do it, just to keep it. I'll probably just do it like every month on the day, on the Friday, the last Friday of the stream of the month or whatever, because that's when I did it the first time. Just do it every. Well, they said you can do it every 3 to 4 weeks, I think is what they said. So spend more time working on a mod than you've gotten to play so far. Oh, that sucks. All right, so what do I want to hack here? I guess I board side rooms, hack missiles here. Yeah, this is what we do. Should be a safe. We do this like we're playing a vanilla. And we should have a safe fight. Not you, but you. And we just have a very safe fight with missile support, which will be pretty insane. Do we have the delayed hack into my cloaking? Okay, that's fine. Beautiful. Beautiful. That pain. Do I want to hack that? I mean, set fire to their hacking. I actually want to set fire to as many rooms as possible, so there's about, how about a 3-room fire there, I guess. I can board again if I want. If it'll help, you'll write a very long letter of recommendation to Twitch for you. To whom it may concern, no other Twitch streamers have singing whenever you gift subs, which I love. You're welcome to do that. I don't know if that would help, but, you know. I wouldn't mind the support. I don't know who you write those letters to. But I support your recommendation on my supporting of the stream. I'm venting my own guy right now, which I did not want to do. Oh, I can move the Lanius into the vented room, though. That works. Lanius into vented room. Rock into a fire room. Where do I want to start the fire? Missile if I can. There. And they actually win that fight, though. Okay. That person tried to repair it until they died. That is some hardcore repair dedication. We are basically safe here. Just need to finish them off with a couple more boardings. Couple more boardings will get them. Let us set this on fire and breach the cloaking. Or not breach, but whatever. Good. I don't have Zoltan Shield bypass. Do I leave one crew alive? No, if I kill them all, phase 2 we can insta-kill the missile. So, kill them all. We breach so they won't be able to repair. Beautiful. You think it's like kids who send mail to Santa? Somewhere in a U.S. Postal Service office, there's a pile of letters to Twitch. Alright, he should burn down to death. Burn to death, sir. Okay. Well, this boarding is quite strong on this ship, I gotta say. Successful boarding build is successful. Cannot fault the boarding build here. So, he won't be able to get his boarding drone through early, so we should be able to board and take out his missiles. Hack his... I mean, I guess I could hack his shield so that my initial hell beam can get through. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to just hack his engine so all my missiles hit? Let's just hack his engine so my and then I'll just missile his shields and a fire beam will be able to do its thing. Hellfire beam better than regular fire beam. Is a short beam with guaranteed fires better than a long beam with almost guaranteed fires? I think the thing that makes as good is the shield piercing less than it is the guaranteed fire chance. The shield piercing is really good on a fire beam. Yeah, I would say kind of situationally different. I don't know that I'd say it's a lot better though. Hard to say. Things going crazy. Beep bum. Be-de-de-de-de-de-do. So we breach this. Do this. Do this. His boarding drone's through. Darn. We board into here. Kill off the boarding drone. How did he do damage through 4 shields? So confused, man. So confused. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a fire in here so that never gets repaired. No idea how he started a fire, or did damage through 4 shields and 90, whatever my dodge was. Whatever my insane amount of dodge was there. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I think we take some damage here. Yeah. Unless we get some dodges on the drones. I was gonna say, did I never get sensor upgrade? I did. They broke my damn sensors. So I can't see how much damage we're doing. Okay, 2 more missiles. Full missile build is working. He uses his bident, his 2-pronged trident, to repair. That's funny. I don't have the mind control counter, though. Oh, that's true. The Hell Beam also does system damage. That is really OP. So yeah, it's probably better. When folks say ship groans, they surely didn't mean... What? What race is the blue guy in your ship? It's a new race called Aquanic, and we had an extra sector with the Aquanic race in it this run. So we got to see that craziness in action. Alright, so I am going to have to deal with... Let's go swag sensors. Nah, let's get power. I'm going to have to deal with mind control. So we hope he mind controls the computer ship computer guy. I never found Zoltan Shield bypass. I probably have to kill off whoever gets mind control. I have some very scary level 3 mind control targets here. Yeah, it's a modded race. Yeah, if you can't tell, everything about this is modded. Alps Dark. OBS Dark TV. This entire run is modded. Okay, we have Zoltan Shield, so it delays the thing. Okay. I mean, this is very modded. On Mondays, we play ships created by our viewers, and RPGNerdos has done a lot of cool stuff with this mod, so... Yes, very modded. Very, very modded. Okay, alright, I can vent you, that's fine. Okay.
Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man!
Alright, vent him. Do this. We're through. This might buy me enough time to not take a missile. I'm gonna do this. Man, it's so nice to be able to pause. Even though it hits my own dudes, it makes the missile never get to fire. Do this.
Fuck you, game.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Set there. Mind control on fire. You repair. You guys board over here. Our cloaking is not up in time, so we probably take damage from this volley. Lined up perfectly with the laser, sadly. Almost took no damage. Alright, let's kill him with fires. I want to finish him off with our Hellfire Beam. So I need to get him down to like 1 or 2 health. And then set their O2 on fire or something. Okay, so Hell. Let's do this. Let's also bring our dudes back. Look that. Death by fire. Let's do it. Show our dominance with this crazy ship by killing him with a fire. Yeah, that should work. In fairness, you just arrived. Yeah, I guess so. I feel like you maybe don't play enough vanilla FTL if you don't look at this and immediately tell that it's modded. Or maybe you're newer to FTL. There it is. Through the Zoltan Shield, Lania's Cruiser. Victory. GG Cookie Time. A fun, amazing ship called the Exporeus. That's also the file name on box.com from RPGNerdos. Thanks for this amazing ship. Really fun. I look forward to eventually exploring more of the Aquanic crew too. $60.69. What a nice score. 44 ships defeated, 107 beacons explored, 2096 scrap collected. RPG delivering as usual. Really fun run. Shia LaBeouf clapping meme, nice. Even free boarding implemented for enemies during this fight. I love it when I get to have free boarders help me kill my enemies for once. Getting our revenge. Alright, super fun. A little long of a run there because it was boarding, so it went a little slow, but really fun. Next we'll be playing another ship from Mr. Key's ship pack, so y'all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. When we come back, we will play another amazing ship from you awesome people. See you in just a bit, my friends. Y'all rock.